Hey everyone, so we are outside. I'm actually getting stuff ready for our camping trip, and so the only thing I'm actually doing out here right now, most of the stuff I have to gather is in the house. It's just like the food and stuff like that. Glenn's stuff is already situated because he's living in the camper or the trailer right now, but my stuff, so in back of me is the back of our truck, and you see a platform there. For those of you who have never seen the back of the truck, this is where I sleep during the camping trip. I'm okay with it, so please, no negative comments. I've gotten that in the past where I explain, but this is how we choose to do it, because the trailer, it was specifically made for Glenn's disability. And as long as we get to go camping, I don't care. I wouldn't care if we slept in a tent. I don't care. So let me turn you around and show you what I did here. Alright, so this is the bed of the truck. And again, for those of you that have never seen the back of the truck where I sleep when we go camping, we have a platform here, and I have to bring a mattress out. I used to have a mattress that stayed in here all the time, but when I tore apart that king-size bed last summer, I think it was, or the summer before, I don't remember, that was Glenn's bed, so we needed a bed for him. So I pulled this mattress, and now that's part of his bed. But now for this camping trip, I'm going to bring that mattress back out and put it on the platform, and that's where I'll sleep. It's just like a single size mattress, so it doesn't even take up this whole platform. So what I usually do is put it more towards this side, and that gives me a little bit of the platform, probably from about here to the edge up here, where I can set stuff on. So I usually put one of the Jackeries back there so I can charge my radio batteries. I really actually probably don't need the Jackery because I have my little power packs to charge my tablet and my phone if I need to. So I'll see if I'll even bring the Jackery in here. But normally I do bring it in here since we have two, and we'll be connected to electric, so we won't need it for the refrigerator over there. And so yeah, I have a 0-degree sleeping bag that will go here and 2 pillows. And then it's going to be cold there. Overnight lows are going to be in the 30s, so the 0-degree sleeping bag will help me. And then what we usually do in the cold months when we camp is I have a little heater that I use, and Glenn will have one in there. So all I do is this extension cord, I plug it into the electric there at the campsite and bring it inside the tailgate here and plug in my electric heater. Our heaters do have the safety buttons on the bottom, so if they fall over, they do shut off. We've tested them to make sure they still work, and they do. So under here is storage space, and what goes under there are those totes right there. So I'll grab those real quick and show you what's going to go in those. Yeah, so what I did just now, because we haven't camped in 2 years, so this has just been here. We put some of the airplanes in here when we go there, but otherwise hasn't really been in use. So what I did was I just pulled this out. It's heavy because it's all wood, you can see. So having to do it by myself, I didn't want to take it completely out because I would have to do it by myself by putting it back in. So what I did was I drug it out all the way, and then the part that is over there, I just rested on here and I scooted it over so I could climb in the back of the truck and take the blower and blow all the garbage and dust out. So it's actually clean of dust, well, as good as clean as it can get. But I blew it all out, and I was able to slide the platform back over and back with no problems. So yeah, this is where I sleep. I'll have a mattress, a 0-degree sleeping bag, a couple pillows. I'll have my tablet. I even actually have a little DVD player that hooks up, that connects to my tablet if I wanted to bring some DVDs. But, you know, we're camping. That's not what we're here for. Even at night. So at night, let me tell you, when I usually stay in the trailer with Glenn till about 10 or 11, then I come out here and, you know, spend the night out here, but I don't go to sleep right away. The good thing about being in here is I have all these windows to look out at night, and I just love it when I come in the back of the truck at night. I lean my pillows up against the back there and I sit up. I'm able to sit up without hitting my head on the top. And since we're going to be right next to the lake, I have a nice view of the lake. And if you know, it's so beautiful. I mean, if the moon is out and it's shining on the lake, that's my view. And when I wake up in the morning, I see the sunrise. So believe me, I don't mind sleeping back here versus the trailer where there's no windows at all. So, all right, so I'm going to bring the totes that go under here and show you some of the stuff we have in there. But I have all this storage space to put stuff. Normally, I have this loose board here, and for the heater, I set that loose board on the hump there and set the heater on that. So, and I point it facing straight instead of over to me, because I'll have that sleeping bag, so I don't want to get too close to it. Ideally, it would be nice to hang it up, but it won't work. It won't work if it's not sitting down on the flat surface. So let me grab the totes and I'll show you what we're going to put in here. All right, so we have these two totes and they are linked together with paracord, and they will slide one in back of the other over here. And the reason we have them linked is that way I can pull out the back one. So I pull out the front one and then pull the paracord and the back one will come out. So, and you can see right here we have eyelets here on both sides, and we tie the paracord to it so the totes don't slide completely forward and we can't reach them. So as you can see, nothing's in here right now. I don't have my clothes in here, but this is where I would store my clothes. Right now it's just hangers, but this is where my clothes would be stored. So that's going to be there. And then this one, just have miscellaneous. I got Q-tips, a little thing of toothpaste, toothbrush, broken brush, some rubber bands, a razor, and some winter gloves. So these have been sitting in here for a while, 2 years to be exact. So you'll see I push this one back, and then what we do is we tied a loop there, and this just goes here, and that way when we're driving, if it slides all the way forward, we can just pull this and it pulls the tote out. So I just unhook it there and I pull this one out, but if I need the other one, I just pull this out. So now I got both totes accessible to me. So my clothes will go in these two and whatever miscellaneous stuff. So that's that side, and let me get the big one that goes over here. Okay, so this one is the only one that goes on this side because it's extra long, and we did the same thing with the paracord. Loop it on there, unloop it when I need to take something out of here. So let me show you stuff we got in there. I wanted another one of these for that side instead of the two, but I couldn't find these anymore. This one came from Walmart, I think. So I do have to put the Thermacell stuff in here, so I'll probably grab that quickly. Let me go grab that. All right, so in here basically we keep garbage, but we actually keep lighters. Thought there was a brand new, oh yeah, So you can see this is a flexible lighter. I'm trying to hold the camera at the same time, but this is a flexible lighter. And then we keep multiple lighters in here. We keep a knife in here, adapter plug with a prong, third prong there. Just basically miscellaneous stuff. Fogger. And we got 2 cans of the fogger. We got all these books of matches. These are for our little pocket rocket stove. Or sorry, I don't even have it in the camera. The pocket rocket stove, which is in here. And if you've never seen that setup, basically this fits in my pockets, and it's a stove, and you just hook it up to here and you can cook on it. So maybe when I'm done here I'll show you that. We got some paracord, and this is another cooker, but kind of a waste of money. Cotton balls. I should go get the Vaseline, because that's how I use it for a fire starter. I just put some Vaseline on the cotton balls and use it as a fire starter for a fire. This was more for when we're in the sun in the summertime. This is the stand to put this on. These are really long matches, and more matches. You can never have too many matches. This is Bounce. Supposed to be able to use it, like rub it on your body or clothes when like excessive, a lot of mosquitoes and flies and stuff like that. Safety pins. You never know when you're going to need a safety pin, right? This is a inverter. So it's a 300 watt inverter. So what you would do is plug this into your cigarette lighter. And when you plug that in, and then it turns it in, inverts it into a 110. So like if we're driving and we plug this into the inverter or into the cigarette lighter, it inverts it to 110s, and it's got USB ports. So you can actually have stuff plugged in here, like as we're driving. Let's say we wanted to plug in the Hot Logic to keep it warm already. We can plug it in here as long as it's near the cigarette lighter, or charge some, whatever USB devices you have. So this is a 300 watt inverter. Always good to have that. That basically turns your 12 volt into a 110. So it comes in handy. This is more of like a medical kit, first aid kit. We have bandages, wraps, and things like that. For that. And then we have hand sanitizer, little packs of it. I think I got those at the Dollar Tree once. And then more books of matches. And then we have skewers that we can make our s'mores on, roast our marshmallows, and more foggers. We've had these in here for a long time. When we used to go camping in the summer, we used to have that. We have a roll of toilet paper, and right now we have 2 thermocells we're going to put in here in case there's mosquitoes or anything, bugs. And we're hoping we're going late enough in the season that all those things are gone. So we have refills for that in here. We got 4 of the fuel cartridges to refill in the thermocell, and we got all the pads that go, these blue pads here. When they turn this color, you should change them out. So we got all these refills. So that's that, and we got some fly strips in case it's bad for flies still. That area is known for having tons of flies in September, so that's why I'm glad we're going in October. Hopefully they're gone. And then also taking a deck of cards and our rummy notebook in case we play rummy. So that's pretty much what we carry in there. And now I'm going to slide this back. And I already mentioned we did the paracord thing on that too. And that's our storage. So all I have to do is bring my mattress, sleeping bag, pillows out, and my clothes, and then this will be set. I was just telling Glenn, if we ever got to the point where we camped on a regular basis like we used to, when we first started going camping, we actually went every single week almost for the entire summer. We could afford it back then because I was working and I was making good money. So we had to camp on the weekend because I worked during the week. But I would actually change the setup in here, because when I get up in the morning and I sit up, I want to be able to put my feet on the floor, not have my knees up to my chest, because I don't have anywhere to put my feet. So I would definitely change this setup. I would cut this platform in half and just keep half of it. The other half, I would take the height off of it and just lay it down on the floor, so that way I have a smooth floor there. So that's what I would do, and then do a different thing for storage and stuff like that. So yeah, but if we ever get to that, I would change this up, of course. But right now it's working. But you'll see more when we're camping. And when I come in the truck at night, and I'll show you my setup and do a little vlog. I guess I can do that. So all right, so I'm going to close this up for now, and I'll be back. Oh, I just tested. When I turned off the camera, I thought to myself, I better make sure those lighters work. So I just tested all 3 lighters. They do work. One of our first years of camping, we had a brand new pack of those lighters. We went to go use it on our campfire or whatever, and not one of them worked in that pack. So now we carry extras. That little stove, I'll take it out when we get to the campsite, and I'll show you how that works. But it's a little handy thing to have. So all right, so stay tuned.